Hi, my name is Cherish Edwards. I'm the ministry representative here at Oblong Children's Christian Home. We're located in the southeast corner of the state of Illinois. We opened our doors in 1969 and we've been serving children ever since. The mission of the Oblong Children's Christian Home is to glorify God by discipling abused and troubled children and providing a Christian family model that demonstrates God's unconditional love, teaches God's truth, and develops each child's unique abilities. The children who come to the Oblong Children's Christian Home come to us for a variety of different reasons. They have many different backgrounds. Meet Noah. Noah has lived at the Children's Home for almost a year now. He lives in the Caldwell house. Let's learn a little about him.
My name is Noah. I am 12 years old. I am an only child. Before I came to the Children's Home, my life was okay. Life with my mom, it could have been better because when I got in trouble, I'd yell back at her, and it turned into the beginning stages of violence.
Meet Ricky. He's been a member of Oblong Children's Christian Home for a year and a half. He came to us all the way from Florida.
Hey, my name is Ricky. I'm 14 years old. I'm in 8th grade. I go to New Human Christian School, and some hobbies that I have are sports like football and basketball. I like fishing.
This is Harley. Harley has the honor of having lived at the Children's Home the longest amount of time. She's been with us for almost 8 years now.
When I came to the Children's Home, my life was hard. My dad was an alcoholic. My mom didn't want me when I was little, so I mostly just had to learn on my own. I had to do my own schoolwork on my own. It wasn't easy. My dad was gone all the time. He was drinking. I'm getting good grades. I am in FFA that I would never ever be in if I was at home. I play sports, and I have an opportunity to get a job. I have a job now at McDonald's, and I just think that if I was at home, I wouldn't be where I was at today.
At Oblong Children's Christian Home, we believe that a healthy family environment is an essential building block for the growth and development of our young people. Our house parents provide opportunities for the children to learn these values.
I like going at the Children's Home because I get to be with my brother.
That it's like a home environment.
One time we were at a gas station, and Dad Rich forgot to take the gas thing off, and he drove off and ripped the gas hose off. And he had to go inside and tell him that he ripped it off and stuff. But they said it was made to do that. So.
Beef and noodles, which is pretty good. Lasagna, hamburgers, just anything that Miss Steve can cook up, Miss Kim can cook up. It's pretty good.
To it, boys are a little easier to take care of than girls are because we had girls in Missouri, so we had 7 girls and then our own 5. So it was a house full. It was crazy. So what I've had to learn is just take the emotion kind of out of it. Not fully, of course, but working with boys is a lot easier. Emotionally. For me, anyway.
At our house, we have devotions every morning, and during our devotions, we read the Bible, talk about a certain thing, and we discuss different questions. And then we have a certain time where we write in our journals, like we do prayer requests, praise, thanks, and confession.
Since 1969, 249 children have been served by the Oblong Children's Christian Home. 84 of those have been served since 1998. Some of the benefits of a child being here at Oblong Children's Christian Home are beyond measure. These kids go on to have successful marriages and families. They're good parents to their children. They're able to work out in the community. And more importantly than that, they become honest servants of God.
I think I find that the best thing for me is when we have a boy who's, especially the ones who have left in the worst conditions. You know, we've had to send them away, the police have hauled them off or whatever, and they call us back up. 5, 6 months later, they still want to maintain that relationship. Sometimes they ask for advice. I had a boy on Facebook the night before last who had a girlfriend who just wanted to be a friend, and so we chatted for a while and asked for advice and that kind of thing. And so that for me is the best part.
Success is measured differently in a children's home than I guess normally, because there's one young lady that when she came here, she never smiled. You could never get her to smile.
Yeah.
And I can remember the specific day where she smiled. Just, you know, it was just nothing in general, but she just smiled. And from that point on, we've just seen a lot of smiles. And what a breakthrough that was for us. But to the average person, they wouldn't think that's a big deal, smiling. But for this young lady, that was a big deal. And also, you know, we're planting the seeds, and we don't know how those seeds are going to grow, you know, once they leave from here. But, you know, it's up to the master gardener, and it's exciting to see how that's all coming around now.
We know for one thing, unfortunately, that we're never going to run out of kids to minister to, no matter how many kids are helped, at how many homes, by how many house parents. There's always going to be families that are going to need help, and going to need help with raising kids, and kids that need help with dealing with their families. And so it's important to have homes like the Oblong Children's Christian Home out there to meet the needs that these families have and these young people have, so that they can learn God's way to live together.
I'm doing better, and I still have some problems to fix. We're working on that, and I'm learning not to argue.
Oblong Children's Christian Home, restoring hope in troubled and neglected children and their families since 1969.